Okay, so let's say after we done the face, but of course this is different because what I used last week is the because I didn't complete which this one you see the wireframe is different hold on I'll see the nose wireframe, the mouth here is slightly different so because this is the sample I did before, so normally I won't complete it because it takes time. So okay, so I'll just use this as my sample. Okay, so after done, so you will get something like this, with accurate shape, with better, good topology, good wireframe, and tidy wireframe, and contrast shape of the anatomy. So this is what you should get lah. Alright, so if you didn't get this, which, well, let's say like Joyce showed us, like the wireframe is messy, the shape is like bumping out a lot, and the shape is not following the anatomy, or maybe you need to ask me, or maybe next week I will check for you and I will show you what's the problems. Okay, so what we're going to talk about today is we're going to refine the shape of the face to make it look better, especially when we press 3 later I will show you how we're going to adjust it, and also how we're going to complete the whole head in here. Okay, so first thing first, hold on I think I delete my first, because I think this is the model I already done. I'm gonna like reverse it first. Hold on okay, hold on hey, I think I already talked about with you the eye corner, right, last week, right? Is that 有吗？我有讲过吗？ Yeah. Okay, so I think I skipped the mouth. Okay, anyway, the mouth, if you want to make it look better, you see normally I will make the mouth you see cross with the top lip like this, which when we look at the mouth here, you see we cannot see inside, which yours, if you didn't adjust something like this, you will get like this, which you can see the border lines in here even bigger, the hole even bigger. So normally I'll extrude one more loop inside and drag in and make it crossover, like overlap like this. With the lower lip, I will put it up to make it overlap like this, because after we have expressions, basically we won't see the problems, which let's say I want to make the mouth like open, you see it won't weird, it won't look weird, because it don't even like crash with the model, it just overlap in default. Also normally I'll just make it like this, like make it look close instead of open is look weird and then the corner you see I will make it like slowly go in a lot more compared with what I talked about last week. You can see the corner here， 看到吗？这边我会整个直接进去的。You see if you didn't adjust this which mean your lips will look like this. Which it will look sharper for the corner, and the shape won't looking good won't looking good, even outer for this part. On this side it will look like this. if let's say this part you didn't adjust better, it will look like the lips will look like sausage. 你整个嘴唇会像 sausage 这样的这边，尤其是它 corner 这边。A lot of people they didn't manage this part well. They will get this even worse, I would say. This part like bump in, like you will get something like this. If let's say you get this, which means it is wrong already, because it shouldn't be like this, our lips. It shouldn't be like this. It should be like the face, like smoother, and the lips. This part that I mentioned, this part is like go inside our corner, our lip corner. So this part should be like slightly go in. Oh shit, my history. Not enough history. Maybe I reopen. Hold on. I didn't adjust my history count. Okay, so it should be like this lah. So of course after you adjust the corner, then the other vertexes, other edges connected should be like slowly follow it to like go in. So you see the line will be go really smooth like this. Now you look at this line. 它会就是慢慢这样子顺着进去这一边，而不是只是这个 corner 进去罢了。好 ，so make sure you change 1 and 3 and keep changing the mood to check the smoothness lah. Okay, so the other things. Normally we will make our lips look sharper for our lip shape. So normally we will just add the lines like this and slide the edge to the corner like this, to the edge onto the lips edge. But you see, the whole lips, it is really, the shape is really weird I would say it looks like sausage again, or sausage lips again. So normally for for our lips this only middle part look sharper, and the shape look somewhat contrast. For the middle part. So normally we will slide the edge to the lips edge, and then for the corner here we will just add the edge flow to make it look smoother, and slowly go smoother, something like this. I'll try to make it like look smoother, even smoother. I'll make it all look tidy. So you see the corner here, it won't look weird. It will like slowly go smooth, and the middle part will stay hard edge. But of course this I adjust one. I reopen so after done you should get something like this with the middle part here. It look like this. The corner here it looks smooth. You guys can see the difference, right? You see the shadow. 大家可以看到那个分别
Yeah.
Okay, and also the nose, the corner, the side here. Like I mentioned, for this part we will make it look really close to make the shape look better. Which this part 我们就是耳朵不啦，鼻子这边旁边是比较 sharp 的嘛，we'll just make it sharp 啦。So for this part you have to plan properly before you exactly build the whole nose. 你们要 plan 好才可以就是直接才做这些鼻子的部分的So I think for the nose shouldn't have problems if you came out the whole nose. So make sure you did properly for this part. And then the eye, you see normally after you done you will get something like this man. It will look really weird if you have only something like this, because we're not doing game model. Even game model we also extrude to don't make it see the the hole which what we can see inside right. I don't believe is the model can cover everything. Oh, hey, hold on, where's my eyes? My eyes. Okay. Hey, where is it? Okay. You see, our eye, it will get something like this one. You see, our eye cannot, our eyelid, you see, cannot cover the inner hole here, so we can see inside. So it will look really weird. So normally we will extrude a layer, a model like this, extrude and move inside, and we add the other line for it to make the sharpness. Also use slide. Don't too close. If too close, it will look like hard surface model. Just try to close to the model like this, so it still have some smoothness. Instead of like heart shape Okay so far. Okay so later if you have time, try to refine the whole face to make it look better and look higher quality 好 so 你们等下有时间呢，就是去把它整个脸的部分呢做给它比较精致比较好看一点点 instead of 就是只是做好那个 model 然后就这样子罢了。 Okay, so try to 去 refine 它，给它整个更加的好看。 Okay, so after, let's say after we done this, so what else? Hold on. Okay, maybe I use again this image, this file. Okay, so next we're going to build our ear. After we done the ear, then we're going to build our neck, our back head, our face, the bottom here. Overall, we will finish it up. Okay, so we go to the ear first. Alright, so the ear. So after we done the whole face, actually the ear can do separately and then we will combine after that. After we done the ear modeling. So first thing first, we build a plan. Okay, and then we make it all 0, all division 1. Okay, so first thing first, you see our ear actually we will separate to few layer we'll say something like this. Okay, first, which is the biggest one? Okay, I use the other color. The second, and the third. And then the deepest one. So basically we will separate to few frame and we're gonna build part by part and connect part by part so of course we're gonna build the biggest frame first Okay, just follow the shape 我们现在就是直接跟形状来 build 先来 build 好它先。Okay, again when we're building the draft, we will use the lesser line as we can. We just need the shape only. We will add later if we need so we just make it like really draft and bigger shape. It doesn't matter 是完全无所谓的，你只要用就是最简单的形状就可以了。I mean 最 low 的形状都可以了的。Oh yeah, for all this we make it a loop we make a loop for it. So for this part, make sure you don't stop like this so like this is extrude here. Although we make it a loop. Okay, and then extrude. Okay, and then again, yeah. Okay, and then this part we just bridge, so we will get our side view. Oh, so we get something like this. Okay, and then after side view, we go front view, and we drag our model here, and of course again we go to the outer line first, outer vertex lah, which let's say outer frame, and then we move, follow the front view. Now the top vertex in here, so we adjust like this. Again, after the image is slightly different, so we have to take a middle point. Just make sure you get the shape. Because we cannot like get exactly same. I would say it's really hard to get away like this. Normally we will use sculpting. So you need to keep changing the front and side to check the shape. Again, don't move up and down in side view. Just left and right lah. 尽可能的就是不要去调整它的 let's say 你在 front view 的话，你就不要调整它的上下了，好像乱掉。Also this part you see is an inner, it kind of like go inside already so this part you can see we can move this part first, or the outer part first, and move it around here, and then for this part we move it in. Same it here. You must make it some value, not some value, some angle for it, or we don't make it like flat. Okay, so after done, you see you will get the ear shape like this. You see from front view is like not flat. Sorry guys, I have parcel. Hold on, please give me 1 minute. Okay, so let's say after we done the first frame, of course we continue to the next frame Okay, so of course it's not a complete wireframe, because it's new. We still might need to add a lot more lines and edit the shape, even like a lot more connection. After we do the connection, we get a lot more lines, so we just make a draft for the frame. So then we create the second frame. Okay, and then again subdivision go 1. Okay, so now we create the blue line, this one, or the Y shape. You see our ear, the overall shape is like this the overall shape is like this for human for human. 我们人的耳朵大多数都长这样子的形状的 but might be just slightly different, just slightly different. The overall shape is the same You can check your ear with others one. 你可以看一下你自己跟别人的耳朵其实差不多一样的。Okay, and then we keep extrude and make the shape follow the frame or you can try to follow the outer frame for the wireframe 你们可以尝试这样子跟着它外面这一边 so later when you connect it you won't need to like adjust too much lah. Of course, we add few more lines in here, to make it not looking too low poly. Because for game, for low poly, we don't even like need to build all this frame. We just need a really simple shape for the ear. Because it's low polygons, okay, and then for this part, we will just stop in here like this. Okay, so the second frame, and then after that, of course, we go to front view, and then we can drag everything like to here first, and then we can select the Y shape and move inside from front view like this. Of course, I just make it try to follow the angle. I mean, something like this. Even it's look low poly, but you still can follow the shape lah. Like this, and then this one should be inner ma, and you drag inside lah.你们就是尝试去跟它的这个整体的形状就可以了的。Same with this part. Okay, 它就会有这样子的一个东西 ，so 一样的。try to make a curve for it instead of just flat. So you get something like this. Okay, so that's it. What you get? So what's this one should be after. Maybe we can add one more lines to make it after. Okay, so this is what we get lah,你看耳朵的形状 the main frame of our ear lah. Okay, so let's say after done, then we combine it. Combine these two frames, so we can start to do our connection for the other frame, and slowly we go to the third line, which the black line, and then the deepest line. So you see, step by step, part by part. Whatever part actually we can use this way to like build everything. So actually, you need to know how to build the draft, the base first before we start to do everything. So okay, so like after done the draft, then we going to build the details. Okay, so normally I'll prefer you can start to the second frame because we're going to connect all this. So we will add few more lines, but you see the Y shape here, we actually need to make it like bump up. So then we create a loop like this, and then we create a loop, so you will get this, a loop, a loop. 你们这边拿 loop, and then the middle line you can use it to put it up to make the bump in shape lah, something like this. Let's go inside, put it up. Or you can go component like I mentioned before. 你们可以记得用 component 就是调它的方向的。So remember, right, the component. 这个很好用你们要常用这个。Okay, then check with side view. Is it still following the shape or okay. And then slowly you will get the details for this part. or just don't forget to like keep adjust the shape lah. Whatever view like side and perspective, just keep adjust the shape to follow the image. Also you get something like this. Okay, so after done, then we can slowly connect all this part. So you can see for this part we have a lot of lines, well, then we add lines on to make the shape look smoother and also connect it to the second frame like this. And bridge, and then the other side also. You see our ear, the connection part, it will be in here, which all this part is still connected to the face, and then it will start to like separate to the ear and our head. You guys get what I mean 有明白我在讲什么我这个部分就是它连接它耳朵连接脸的部分这一边它是这样子，这边到这边为止它还是 connected 的，这边到这边后面呢开始这边慢慢的分开，就变成耳朵跟头。So 这个 let's say from the top view, from here, top view from here, it will look like this. So this is our ear, this is our head, which I mentioned in this point. 明白各位？Look like everyone look okay. Since you guys don't want to answer me, like I think you might need to open your cam. If not, I don't know what you're doing. Like everyone open your cam. Come on. Like I'll stop my. Okay, so I think everyone's here lah. Okay, so let's say after we done the frame, so we get something like this. Don't forget to clear your history, or always clear your history, to avoid the crash lah. Okay, and then you can see some connection in here already Also then we just continue the connection lah. So we're gonna add a few more lines which try to follow the shape and also the wireframe of the bottom layer like this. And don't forget to always adjust the shape while you're adding some lines, because I would say it's too late if you connect everything and you find out some problems when you do some connection. Sometimes it will too late and for you to adjust the shape sometimes you will mess up everything sometimes so try to adjust when you adding any lines or adding any wireframes. It will be better workflow okay, and then add lines. So this part you see our ear for this part is like bumped inside so for this part you can do something like this and bridge. Okay, so you will get this. So of course this part you see we got some triangles. Maybe we can try to add some lines to make it some more detailed first before we close the hole. Because sometimes because every time I do it will be slightly different I would say the wireframe, so I'll try to find a better way to connect it. Okay, maybe this one even deeper, so you can get the shape more contrast for the inner part you can also try to make it look tidy. So it won't look mess like when you doing another part when you wanted to like see inside, so it will look better for checking. Okay, so after that you see this part is the deeper part so you can try to extrude inside and scale smaller and bridge everything. If let's say you really have no idea like how to like make it to square, it's fine. It's totally fine, because our ear have not much expressions, but our ear, it won't move automatically. That's why for some triangles we can leave some triangles on our ear. Even for front here or the back, we can leave some triangles. It doesn't matter. We just don't make it on face, which the most much expression part, like our lips, our eye, or that will affect the shape lah, because our ear don't have any animation. I mean, we not really can move our ear automatically, right? So that's why normally we will just leave some triangles there lah, because sometimes some shape we not really can give it like square lah. But of course every time I do is different. Sometimes I can close it, sometimes I cannot. 有时候是这样子的，就它的 wireframe 很难关掉。Or later I maybe can close it. I won't say it's wrong because sometimes we will also use triangle to do some shape. Okay. Oh yeah, one more things. I think you guys don't know yet, maybe. Do you guys know why we need triangles in game? You should know, right? For game model is all triangles, right?
Optimization.
Yeah. Not just optimization. It's about shape. Okay, so like this you see I do something like this, and I duplicate this model. You see these two model now is exactly same, right? 对吗？现在这两个 model 是一模一样的嘛，对不对？ But you see I add a different triangles. For this part, I cross here, and for this one, I cross here. You see the shape. So triangles in game is for us to recognize the shape, the exactly shape of the model. Because in game is real-time rendering, which it don't need to render. It will just run the real-time engine. So that's why we cannot press 3, because you see if you press 3 whatever shape it will look around there lah. I would say around there lah. So after press 3 also for animation we will press 3 and also higher wireframe. That's why the shape we can actually use just press 3 to avoid everything. But game is different, so that's why we need triangles to recognize shape. Sometimes even in animation model I will also use triangle, because let's say something like wrinkles on shirt we want to make it like tidy and clean. We really hard to like avoid triangles lah. So even sometimes on shirt we will also, on body part we will also use some triangles. It's nothing wrong using triangles. It's just how you're using it and where you use it. But of course for face totally cannot because it will affect the expressions. So for face, for the joint like our arms, our shoulder, our knee, our elbow, all the part like joint part, we do a lot action part we don't using triangles. The other part is actually totally fine. Okay, so like we continue to the ear. Okay, so after done here, so you can see the shape is slowly coming out. So then we connect, we go to the other part to continue the connection lah. So then we go here, maybe this part we try to follow the model, the outer frame, and then again we follow the shape. Okay, and then we do the connection. You don't need to like connect everything first. You can bridge part by part, something like this first, and then we're gonna check this part. You see the shadow is go inside which means it got the other layer here, and slowly you see slowly it go higher. This is deeper and then what we can do, we can just extrude because this part is a deeper loop so we just extrude we just extrude, and we can use the offset to make it look smaller, maybe 0.1, 0.3. Oh no, this one is a deeper 0.1. Okay, so we get something like this, maybe 0.05. And then we delete here. So you will get this. So this part will be look deeper. Of course, this part we don't make it look sharp so we make it like slight lower, to make the smoothness. Of course, we can move even deeper. Okay, and then until here, slowly we put it up, and then we bridge everything. And move it to make it look tidy and clean. Okay, that's it. You see, slowly we can get our ear frame and everything's and the details. I think you can even deeper. Oh, 就是这样哦，一个部分一个部分 part by part 的这样子跟它做出来。Something like this. So this one already done. But of course you see the outer frame here, maybe try to make it like look smoother, the shape. You see this part. Put it down, or to make it look smooth. I'll try to make all the wireframe look average and balanced 你们尽量的就是让整个 wireframe 它是看起来比较 smooth 的，这就可以了的Okay, so then we continue. So for here you see, after this part it will just like slightly like go flatter. So this which only this part deep inside slowly we just go which for this one it will go higher so you don't need to like go inside it again. So just put it out, or you can even close this line with loop, with using loop. 这样子 OK, and then 这边我们就直接 bridge 掉了 bridge. So for this part you can put it up and fill hole to close the loop, and try to make it look clean, the shape. So this is what you will get 这样子慢慢的把它一层一层做出来 Okay, and then for this one also same so we just add the lines. and we breach. Well, this is what you will get. Of course, for this part it's actually slightly bumped higher lah. So normally I will just put it up. I'll just slightly make a shape lah. Okay, so after done, then we go back to the inner part. You see the outer frame is actually done like this. So of course we will add one more lines for it which one more loop. You can add the what's it called again? To each ring and split. You can add one line here and edit edge flow, so it will put higher, put up like this. You see? Oops, like this. So you see the overall ear frame, it will look smoother and even look somewhat better. 所以你们可以尝试就是用这样的方式来让整个耳朵这个形状更加的好看了。And always make sure your wireframe is look clean up. Look clean and tidy lah. Don't make it. Try to make it average as you can 尽量就让整个东西是整整齐齐的，所以你的 model 呢就会很好看了的。Okay, so let's say for this part, then maybe we just make a cross for here. Connect like this. Okay, so after done, then we come back to, like I mentioned, the third layer. So normally for the deepest part, we will do the last stage which let's say this is the first one already done, second, so the third, so then we do this part. You see, if you plan well and do part by part, actually everything will be quite easy because you did have planning, or you not just like do whatever you see. Okay, so you see the color here. This one is look even deeper, which means you need to extrude again. So you can try to extrude these two loops first. And put it out. 我们可以这样子把它 extrude 出来先。And we also extrude here. To make a deep shape in here. And then we breach. Yeah. Okay, and then we breach. Here we get something like this. And then we adjust the shape to make it look tidy and cleaned. For ear modeling, you will always need to like go inside the model, which the darker part. It will be easier to adjust instead of the outer part,你们可以这样子来做调整。So you get something like this. Yeah, of course for this part, it will look like slightly rounded shape for here. So you can just use the modeling, the shape, adjust. You don't even need to add the extra shape for it. And then for this one, you just close it. You hold. That's it. You see? 我们就拿到一个这样子的线了咯。I think even deeper.我们可以就是尽量让它的这样子的形状拉 进去，拉进去。Or if you want to add a line here, it's also can, up to you. Also, we can make the whole look deeper, like this. Okay, so then let's say after done, then we continue to the other part here. So for this part, you see it slightly go up again, so it won't just like keep deep, right? So which you can see this loop is actually brighter. So we just make it flat. We make it flat. 这边我们就给它只是比较平就可以了。And then we extrude. So this part I will make it connect with here. Bridge. So you will get something like this. Oh, 这边你看就这样子慢慢的进去的，这边就是出来的。This part should be go outer 了。A lot more outer I think. 这边要再起来很多，应该是拉到太里面了。I think just now I move it too in. And then you can bridge everything. So we get this frame. 你看，你会拿到这样子的 frame。Okay, and then again, just complete everything lah. Add lines. This one should be inner. Bridge. Add lines. Add lines. And then we just complete this part lah. Close everything here. With your what you know lah, we just close. We just make it look tidy. That will be fine. 这边只要 make sure 它是整齐的就可以了。Bridge. So for here you see 1, 2, 3, 4 嘛 ，right？ 这边有4个 loop 嘛 ，and then we need to go 2。好，所以这边我们就是要用手线的方式跟它盖上去就可以了。好 ，so add line and lines。And close it. That's it. And then this part we make it look some more tidy and clean.好，我们这边全部呢就是给它干净整齐就可以了的，这样都是就是这样子 adjust 了。 然后这边其实就是一层一层的做哦。You do layer by layer, then you won't be confused 咯。I would say if you plan better, then you can do easier and faster 咯。If not, you will keep struggling the shape the wireframe or that's it. Well, you can also go inside and check the surface. Is it look flat or smooth? Is it clean, the shape, or the wireframe pattern? Or you can check everything in here. Well, because sometimes the view blocking us to check the modeling. 有时候 view 它很不同角度，它很奇怪的，它会 block 着你的一些 view 来给你去观察的。So make sure 你们 keep adjust 啦，just keep adjust and check the view. Okay, and then this part I think I need to put it some more higher to make the shape look rounded. You see, almost done. So we left this part only. So you see part by part and follow the frame, follow the step. Actually, not only I would say not only ear all the part is actually all the same method you just need some planning, and you just need to know some part how you're going to like connect, or how to build the draft, all this I would say. So for the whole, for this part you see, you will like go inside first. Also for this part you will like go deeper. So normally for here I will just extrude first to make the deep lines, the deep inside like this. 因为这边伸进去嘛，伸进去了过后呢，它才慢慢的伸回出来的。所以这边呢，我们可以这样子来先 extrude. You will get something like this 啦。For this part. Of course this part you can put it somewhere outer. Okay, and then for this part, 这边我们就给它慢慢的出去。Okay. Like this. 这边 also same we just extrude inside the other layer, because you see it's slowly like deep inside before the layering. So we'll just extrude and extrude again. Okay, so you will get this. Also 你看你们这边就会有一个这样子的形状。Like the shape like go deep inside but of course all this shape we will adjust again later, to make the shape look some more contrast, and then we can bridge here. 这边我们就可以跟它 bridge 起来了。 bridge. 这种，它就有一个这样子的一个形状。哎呀，这个应该 this is wrong should be like this Of course make sure you make the shape look clean and tidy So you get something like this. Okay, and then again, so for this part you see it's connect to here like it goes smooth so basically you can just drag the loops like this and then connect it Okay, we got the other triangles here. I think we can add one more lines. Since we see here is a lot more lines, so maybe we can use a loop in here to close everything. Beautiful. Okay, so we get this. So again, we left only the deepest hole so for this part we will also extrude in. For here, we will extrude in. And then merge. So for this part, reach. And then we make the wireframe tidy first before we continue, because so for now I think it's look a bit mess. 我现在看起来有点乱所以我们可能先整理一下先。Okay, and then we continue to the connections. So for this part you see it's a hole like this right? So maybe we can just extrude it here. We make a loop for it. Extrude. Something like this before we extrude the other hole, which the deepest hole. And then move in. I would say doing ear modeling is, especially the realistic one, it's kind of take time. Merge. Hold on. I think you're gonna left the triangles here. Reach.我接完先等一下。Sometimes I need to think how we're going to connect it. Bridge. Okay, so 我们就这样子先跟它 connect 完它。So 这边呢 look like we need some more wireframe to support before we extrude the deepest hole. So I think we can do something like this. And then 直接给它一个 loop. Reach. this. Okay, so you will get something like this because just now my problem is for the top here we got few more lines. We don't know. I'm not sure how we're going to like connect properly. So it will cause the lower part here, the wireframe look not clean, or the shape will look messed up. So I just do a loop for it and then connect to the bottom. So we get something like this. I would say every time I do, it will be slightly different, especially the wireframe. The shape is almost same because we need to like follow the shape for the modeling work, right? So normally the wireframe must be different because every time I'm doing the ear is not like recording video so of course this might be slightly different. Okay, and then let's say after done, then we can extrude the hole. Control E and move it in, move slower, you might see a bit confused, especially the wireframe. 你们可能会看到很乱的，就是那个 wireframe， but actually 算很整齐了。So for the deeper hole, you can even move it beside it, which you not really like make it a flat view like this now. You can move it inside like this, so it will look like somewhat deeper. Oh, 你们可以就是把它推进去一点点，它就会整个好像耳朵洞这样子。Okay, and then maybe we slightly adjust the shape to make it look some more nicer. You can use soft selection. Normally I'll adjust everything, which I'll check the shape and I'll see which part can be better, which part we need to make the shape look some more contrast, and which part we can actually make it maybe readjust the wireframe. I'll check everything again. So this part maybe can move some more inner to make the shape contrast 就是你们可以就是做完了过后don't make it like after you connect everything then you think that that's it for the modeling. No, better you can try to like check everything again and see which part can be better, or which part can be the wireframe can be nicer, or maybe the shape, until you really good for the model. Normally I'll find out some way like to make faster or maybe to get accurate shape to get some more faster. Yeah. Okay 吗 so far? 有什么问题吗？ No question.
就是这种很复杂的形状啊，应该怎样懂要哪里要加那个 faces 啊？我不知道怎样讲因为这边好像有 no formula
I never thought possible. Feel like 3D modeling got a lot of math. game only got a lot of map. No lah. Puzzle solving isn't your favorite. Okay, so maybe you guys need to try first. Okay, so we break 2 minutes, and then later when we come back, so I'll continue to the ear, but it's the back ear. How we going to connect to the head, and also the head, the neck lah. And then after that will be our Q&A sections. Okay, 2 minutes. Có sân cái làn nhau. Is everyone here? 大家都回来了啊 ？Hello hello hello hello， 大家都在吗？ Okay, like, oh yeah, anyway, again, try to get used to Wacom to do your modeling. It will really fast. You really speed up. Oh. But maybe you might need to, you might need 1 to 2 weeks to get used to Wacom lah, using for modeling. So basically you can change your upper key to right click, the lower key to middle click. Yeah, so yep, you will speed up your work. Anyway, like, let's continue to the modeling. So make sure you at least can build up the shape like this, and also to make the wireframe look clean and not messy. So you don't really need like follow mine, exactly like mine. You don't need you can try to build your own wireframe, but just make sure it's not mess. Okay, so like we open up our head modeling. So for this I think I'm gonna hide it first because I'm not completely yet, so I'm gonna use the other model. Hold on. Alright, maybe I'll use this one. Yeah, the shape, the size is different. Hold on, I'll scale it first. Hold on. I actually got a lot version of this guy, but so yep. Okay. Okay, so let's say we done our head. Okay, so for the ear, normally we will done the hold on, I'll check my recording. Is it open it? Okay, so let's say after we done the ear, basically we will combine with the head first to do the connection and also to build the back of our ear. Even the back of your ear, we not really can see in whatever show, whatever movies, because you see how many scenes you will show the back of ear. How many? Don't. I think it's really rare to show the back of ear in any scene lah. I would say is only front. So but it not meaning that we can build just whatever at the back here. We still need to follow the shape, or we just combine. So that's why we need to like build properly lah, or build properly for that. Okay, so we combine it, and then again we do a duplicate special. Remember lah, so always delete the other half first before you combine anything, and duplicate special again. It will work better. I think if you combine, it will still gone lah. It will gone also. It will gone also if you combine anything. Okay, so after done the ear, you should get this something like this, which the head frame is done, the face is done, and the ear. Okay, you should get this. And then after done, then we go to hold on. Okay, shader is running out. Okay, so then we connect the part between the nose and not the nose, but the ear and our face, with the side here, which our sideburn part lah, our sideburn part. So for this part, you see, like I mentioned, you can see the part that connected to our face, which here and here. You can see the shadow. 你看它这个 model 的 shadow 这边有透过影子的 which means the bottom would be here and the upper part would be here, and after all this point, it will be like this. You guys get what I mean? But of course, don't forget the thickness, the volume of our ear. You see, our ear connected like this one, which let's say this is the outer lines, which it also have the inner line, which you can try to touch your back of ear here. The inner lines, which also our thickness of the ear, which let's say the inner part, it will be like here. Oops, it's too much. It will be in here. Which this is the part that connected to our head, and this is not. 明白啊? You guys get what I mean? Which this part, you can actually, this part you can actually, like, you know, grabbing like this. The whole ear volume, 就是整个你们可以碰到的整个耳朵的个 volume 的部分，整个可以碰到的。So 这边呢，它就是我们连接去头的。Okay, so another things, you can see this part, it's actually smooth. Our ear is actually smooth to our face. 这一段它是顺着去的。It don't have any gap because a lot of students, when they're doing this part, how they will do? They will do something like this. They will do something like this. Like this. A gap here. It's wrong, actually. It's wrong. 我们这边耳朵它不会有一个这样的 gap 的。Which means it will be smooth directly to here. So you can try to connect some part first, which let's say you can try to connect here first. Oops. Try to connect the bottom and the top first, like this. You can even slightly adjust the face model with a loop here to smooth with the ear modeling, like this. So after you connect, so you will know the upper part and the inner part where you should extrude to the back, which extrude to inner here. 然后这边你只要知道，你这边就知道你怎么样了，可以就是从这边 extrude 进去。And then of course we close this part first. So normally for this part, I would say if you have some triangles here, it doesn't matter lah. So it's totally fine, because I would say I don't have any triangles here. Yeah, because sometimes when I connect, this part will have some, one or two triangles. Make sure you don't over 2 lah, because if over 2, if this part, it will getting weird when you're pressing 3, it will have some shape like spike inside, bump inside. It will look weird lah. 1 or 2 is fine. 1 or 2 is fine. Okay, so again, after we bridge, I'm gonna check the shape. You see the gap, which means it's wrong, but you see the ear already deep inside, which means we just drag out the ear lah. I think the ear I move it to in already. maybe I overall the whole ear and move it slightly move out. I think it will look better lah. Always check the shape. Always check the shape. Don't check after you add everything. You see, if you've done everything in the wireframe, you see you won't know where's the problems. Normally I'll prefer you check when you're adding something. So this is more correct lah. So for this part, maybe this part drag some more outer. You get something like this. So you see this part is smooth lah, for the sideburn. This part. So you see, after you get this, you will know. Start from this part. We have our thickness which you can extrude lor. For this part you can extrude and move it in. And move it in. And you can try to deselect the inner part and move it even inner, and do the same thing to the second lines. Slowly you will get the better volume for the ear, like this. Of course don't make it too thick like this. Don't because our ear is actually quite thick, thin, not this thick. Okay, so you see, you will get this. Also, you see for this part, you will get closer lines like this. Just now we deselect it and then you can move it higher first. So after that, we will do some connection for it lah. Okay, so now we already know which this you can refer back to this picture. How far is here? Then it's how much we have to close for the modeling, which let's say for this part you can see we're gonna go inside here. You can try to slightly draw out the shape like this. Let's say for this part connected so which means I change my color, which means this is the part that connect to the head. So just try to don't over into this part, which you can also do something like this. Select the whole loop, Control E, extrude. So you can see something like this, and then you put it in. Of course we adjust lah, make it some more cleaner. You can also check again with the picture which part is cannot be like to go inner, and slightly readjust the shape like this. I think it's supposed to be inner, yeah. Or some part maybe some more inner even. 整个耳朵要再进去一点点的有些部分。Like this. So you see you will get this. Okay, so after done, then you see for all this part, it will have some volume, which you can try to put it in to make the thickness of our ear. Because our ear for here, you can actually, when you touch your ear, you will know it's not that thick. It's actually quite thin. Even when sunlight go through our ear, it will look red, look like our fingers. 我们阳光照过我们的整个耳朵跟我们的手指之后，它就变红了，所以其实我们的这个部分很薄的嘞。Okay, and then we add a lines and then extrude, edit, edge flow, For this part, maybe we put it somewhat outer. Oh, so you will get something like this. And then for this part, we're gonna slightly make it extrude and connect to the head. So what you can do for this part, make it slightly higher and close to the top here. Or even for this part, you can put it in and make a loop to close the line. So for this part, you want too hard to connect to the head lah. Like this. Oh, 这些部分你们要注意了，再注意它的那个 volume， 要注意它的 volume。Okay, so after done, normally I'll leave it there first, then we will continue to our head instead of continue this ear, because you see for this part it's already the part that connect to the head right? So it's no point that you continue if you didn't finish up the head modeling, right? So you can stop it here first, and then we go to the head first, which the lower part. I will say the lower part first. Up here is quite easy lah. Normally I won't talk about the upper part. Just try to follow the shape better lah. And then for now, normally I will do some bridge, some bridges for the head first, like how we did to the eyebrow, the face loop. So let's say after we done the ear and we connect to something like this. Basically our ear is done now. Our ear is done now. So what we're gonna do is just connect the everything. And then normally I will start from here, which the neck. Can bridge and add lines and go front view and drag it out like this and put it up. Because you see why we're going to put it up. And remember, always save a file. Okay, you can see our head, actually these lines is connected to our ear, back of our ear, which means this muscle line is start from a clavicle to back of our ear. 从我们这边 connect 到这边 which at front view actually is a line like go down like this, which mean for the neck part is actually until here. Normally we will stop and go lower like this for the neck. Let's say for side view, you will see it's something like this one. From back of near ear to here, which means the muscle is like this. Or it also means that when we're doing head modeling, we will stop here. Because this is our shoulder muscle. So normally we won't just, if you see if we make the model like connect like this, you see this part is corrupted. Is overlap inside our shoulder, right? You guys see what I mean? So that's why for head modeling, just remember for this part we have to take care of the shoulder muscle. We won't just like make straight like this. That's why we need to put it up to make this shape. 好，我们就是要让它的这个肩膀的形状有出来，就是不要给它就是这样子上去的，不然的话这边很奇怪。Okay, so of course, after we adjust the model or even higher lah, even higher. Okay, so this is the center lines. Normally I won't touch it lah, so you can go to side view here. I think I delete this lah. Bridge. So you will get this. You will get something like this. I think before that I didn't follow properly, or maybe the shape is running out. I'm not sure. Okay, you should get something like this, and then we add few more lines to make the rounder shape. Go front view and we drag out. So you get something like this. So again we add some more lines to make it look smoother. So you get something like this. So for this part I'll try to make it rounder. For this part because we have the neck muscle, we have the shoulder muscle, so actually it's not that round. It's not that round. It is some oval shape, which means for this part let's say I'm drawing perspective, it should be like this. So 我们讲这一圈呢 so it should be like this. 它这边会起来的，这边是上去的，like this. Okay, so this part even higher. Okay, so let's say after done, of course we're not going to add too much line first, like I mentioned. We will add when we need Okay, so after done here, then normally I'll continue to the head first which this frame. Because after here, then we will connect the straight line here. Okay, so for this part, again like because you see this frame it can actually go through the straight line to the back which something like this. 这边，对，它可以整排过去嘛。So you just connect it. And then we add lines. We go top view to adjust the volume first. Don't make it like smooth like this. No, not just like this. Because our head here is actually quite big. It's actually bigger. If you're not really sure how's the shape look like, you can refer to this guy's image because it's actually have the image for the top view. 那其实这个人他其实有那个top view 了所以你们可以 refer 回去他的这个图片。Okay, and then we drag it out. We add few lines only.我们先不要加那么多线一样的，我们就是需要的时候才加。So you see, you will get the thickness you will get the frame, something like this. See overall shape it will look more contrast and look more complete already. Okay, and then the other lines. Normally I will do the bottom here. 我们这边我们的这个 chin. For our chin, you see, you can separate to few shape. After I draw the lines, you will know. Maybe I show with the wireframe. Okay, something like this. So you see, for our chin, you see the direction. For this part is going up. Oops. For the neck is going up. For the back is going this direction. For the face going this direction. For chin going here, going here. All of the wireframe is actually going to the so-called a center point here. Right? 对吗？你看它全部都在往一个方向走。Which means you see, we can actually draw some lines for it. For let's say this part, we can draw something like this. And we do a loop. So the chin is done. And then for the neck, and then we stop a line here. Of course, this is lower polygons, so later you may need to add a lot more. So you see for this part, connect here, up there, separate lines. So you see all of the wireframe is actually already have the directions after you've done everything here. Not this one. 看到吗？它整个方向已经是确定了的。如果你们跟着这个方式去做的话 ，so this part actually you can complete by yourself. I think, you just try to follow this pattern. You remember the directions. We just go through with the direction only, smooth with the direction. Unless your face model, you make everything go straight. Then you see the direction all will change. It will just go down here. Then this part you will even go something like this, which means not prefer. Because you see our neck is actually twist in this point, which this direction I just draw is better because you see the direction. This part is with the lines, but which our neck direction can function better. Not function better, I mean it can set up the joint in the some more correct position. If try to imagine, let's say you did the wrong wireframe, which you make the wireframe like smooth, something like just straight. You make it like this. Because for this, before that, your senior did this also lah. So I won't say it's wrong. I won't say it's wrong. It's just harder to get the position. Which, let's say we pass this model to Rigger, and you see where it should connect, and also you see even is connect to the correct position. You see when the neck twist, you see all of the shape here is already crossed. It will be overlap and go a lot triangles in here. 它这边整个形状你看全部变交叉了，你看到吗？它这些形状这边它全部交叉。So for this part, it will come out a lot bump shape, a lot spikes. For this part, 这边它会有很多这边尖尖的形状 which not preferred. So it's better if you can get something like I just draw, which something like this. So it can twist better, so you won't have any weird shape in here. Okay, so how are we going to do it? So normally I prefer you can do here first lah. So which you can go here and bridge. Oops. And add lines and go front view and drag the volume lower. So you'll see, you will get this. Oops. Okay, so you will get this. Oh, so you see. Oh shit, I did. Okay, so all the direction, you see the chin volume, you will get the chin volume. Oh, even lower lah. Oh, when you're doing modeling, always think about the volume. Oh, whatever like nose volume, our ear volume, whatever part we actually have volume, right? 我们的整个 model 的我们整个形状的厚度，我们鼻子的厚度，好像我们这个鼻肉的厚度啊，我们耳朵的厚度啊，这一边的这个耳垂的厚度啊。All the volume, if you consider all about it when you're building modeling, you will get a really better shape. 哦，你们会拿到更加好看的形状的。如果你们经常有去顾虑到这些形状的东西的话，好 ，OK, so next, you see so for this part not only the neck shape so you see let's say the neck shape is connected from here right? So normally for our modeling, so we will get a line here咯。因为我们的颈的形状even our neck shape, we know our neck shape is here, but not everyone neck shape is look really contrast. 没有多少个人的颈的这个形状是很 solid 的。So normally we won't follow the neck shape model to build the modeling unless we doing the hug. That's the different things. That's totally different things. Normally for so-called standard model, standard size of the modeling, whatever male or female, for neck we will just make straight make it straight. Because normally won't see the shape I mean the muscle shape. Okay, so that's also why we stop the point in here this point. Okay, which you can extrude here. So you get the inner and the bottom of our ear like this. Of course you can push inner because this part is back of our jaw is actually go inner. This part go inner, and then you can get this shape, and we add lines and drag it out to build the volume. Why we using this way? Because if using the other way, you might not really sure how's the shape look like and how's the radius look like. So with this method you can know the radius and the shape, all the shape between clearer if you really concentrate about the work and then for this part, go inside and the neck shape will be bump out like this. So you get something like this. You see the back here, because if you're doing not using this method you might get something like this. which even over the ear or which overlap with the ear。这个方法来 build model 的好处呢，就是你可以很清楚的知道整个 radius 发生什么事情。所以你会很了解它的形状怎么样跑，它的这些 radius 它可以怎么样去它可以怎么样去跑，然后你怎么样去 study 它这些形状，所以你会更加的了解了Okay, so you see the overall head shape is coming out, so you know you see after you adjust the radius you know the upper here is actually bump outer, the lower here is actually not that outer, it's actually slowly go inner. You see the head shape is coming out, see the head and the neck shape and then just complete it so this part I'll just ignore it for the top here I'll just ignore it because the top I think it will be quite easy you just connect the cross and then you make a trichord in here like this one, like this one. If you manage your wireframe well, you should can connect better for the top here. Okay, so after we done this, and then like I mentioned for this loop, I'll just extrude and go straight. Normally I'll make it lower polygons first I'll add when I need. Okay, like at the point in here. So for this part I think I need to add lines first. And add the edge flow. So we get this. And then 这边我们就慢慢的把它弄 smooth down. So we get this and then you just connect all here, and then we're gonna get the other loop, which this line which you see after we get this we also need to get these lines, because for this loop it's I would say it's the smaller compared with this loop because it's the inner part 这边 so again we just extrude we just add lines and reach, and we add line again, and we go component to make the smoothness like this. Oh, 这边你就可以直接做 connection 了But I would say it's not a confirmed shape because normally I will always find out how I can connect better, but it's overall like this 大概是这样子吧的，形状跑不远了的。And add lines. And we slide here. Something like this. You see, slowly you will get the overall shape better. Of course, this part try to add some more lines maybe one more to make the shape rounder. Or maybe this part we can connect to here. It's also possible 就是让整个 model 呢，让它看起来比较 smooth， 比较圆滑的，就没有问题了。 Okay, and then other part I'll let you guys do by yourself. Actually, you just complete it. Actually, you see the direction is already there. You just complete it. 这边其实你们就是完成它就好的，所以这个没有什么难度的。But you might need to use some loop to close all the loops from the top to the bottom. Or don't simply just add a lot of lines in the neck here. Don't maybe try to close, because the up here must be, the lines must be more than the bottom. So maybe you can try to use some loop method to close some lines in the back here, because you see our back here is actually bumped inside 嘛。我们的 back 这边，我们的脑后这边this part is actually bumped inside 嘛。You can try to touch your own head for the back here, it's actually bumped in. So we can try to use all this shape method, this shape to close some line in here. So let's say the top here we have 4 loops, so we can close some lines to make the hole here. So you see, you can get a hole and also you can reduce the lines. So why don't, right? You don't make it like all lines go lower here, and then you see after that, after you've done the body, how you're going to connect the body with a lot of lines, it will be really hard lah, I would say. 基本上你们这样子来收线就可以拿到形状，其实是一个很好的一个东西啦 which 你们不要就是一堆线罢了。Okay, the last part, which the back here. So normally for this part, after I get this, so I will just get something like this, which I will get the top here. Hold on. You can add something like this. You can add a lines like this, so you will know. You see the angles. 看到它的整个 angle 就完全是不一样的。然后你加线，把它慢慢的拉出来 ，drag it out slowly, like this. So you will get the smoothness shape from the head to the neck, and also the part that connect to the ear. 这边。for this part, maybe you can drag some more inside. So 你看你接了这边过后你就可以拿到它上面头这边慢慢 smooth 下来的一个形状。I think maybe our ear have to be somewhat outer, because you see, it's overlap already. So it might not our head problems, it might our ear problems, the position problems. Maybe we can try to readjust head or whatever the nose part, the ear, or maybe you can try to move it out, something like this. 它很有可能是你耳朵位置的问题的，它不一定是头的问题的，因为有时候我们头的 volume 我们拿对了，可是它耳朵还是 overlap。你们要知道它不会是一个某方向的错了。Okay, so let's say after done, we can try to connect everything in here. So maybe we can add few more lines first, but try to don't add too much. You can try to compare with the back here how much line you have. So let's say we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now we have 4 only. So maybe we can add 2 more. Because I would say even now the 6 topology here is also not confirmed, because we haven't connect this part. We haven't connect up here. So you might need to reduce or maybe add some more. I'm not sure, but you can try to connect here first. You can just 直接接罢了，不用理那么多的。And then make the shape smoother. Or don't make it like just don't leave it like just straight, make it straight like this. Or maybe try to make it look smoother. the overall modeling will look better. 看它整个形状会看起来更加的好看的 compare with 你只是放它直直罢了 okay, and then we complete one part first. Maybe we can complete the top here first. For here, maybe we add one more lines. And then we close it. And then for this part, maybe we add one more line in the center. Okay, and then we move it out. Bridge. Maybe we left a triangles here. Bridge. Oh no, I think we make it like this. Bridge. I think it'll look better. So 我们看到 the ear shape will look really good because I would say no any part is confirmed if we haven't complete it. 没有一个部分是不可能是 confirm 的，不可能 confirm 的。Even the face sometimes I will slightly change. So you can connect perfectly like this like this. Or maybe the shape, you see a lot bump shadow, maybe you can try to go component to slightly readjust the shape to make it look some more clean, the shape. Okay 吗 so far? 还 okay Okay, then the bottom is the same method so I think you just need to close everything. Maybe the thickness here we make it thinner not really this thick for this part. Okay, and then for this part we also connect like this. Bridge. Always consider a loop a 5-pointer loop. Again the 5-pointer with the star is for change directions. I'll try to use this wisely and plan better. You guys should know because you can do some practice on this. If you not really know try to do more practice on the topology editing. Okay, and then this part we can connect it. Because you see all the shape here we already get the shape for the head the head here we already get the shape so we just need to like slightly readjust the head shape and the back of our ear slightly adjust the shape. For this part it might be readjust because you see the shape is longer. I might add some more lines. I'm not sure. Because I didn't do it yet. So we'll get shape like this. Okay, almost there. We left some more only. We close here. Sometimes I will feel like it's kind of like puzzle, you know, when you want to like think about how you're going to connect everything, so then complete everything's perfectly, you know. If you like to play puzzle, yeah, then that'll be good for you. Okay, and then for this part is a bit hard to connect because the shape is different. It's totally different. Maybe I might need to delete it first. Okay, so I think we just left the triangles here lah. Since it's the bottom and the inner, so I don't even think we need to like leave it triangles. Leave it square. So I'll get something like this. I drag out here. Okay, and yep, that's it. That's it. You see the triangles? We don't even can see. So yep, that's it. Oh. So just make sure you see our target is still there, which the bottom line here, we still make it like, you know, separated after these lines, and not really like, you know, if let's say this part hard to connect, you try to like stick on the target, like I mentioned, like start from here, it was separated. Don't like make it like, oh never mind, I'll just take it lower or maybe higher. I'll try to don't do that. Stick on the target for every part lah, or every part. After that, after connect, then you can try to maybe slightly readjust to get a better shape, or readjust the wireframe to make it somewhat tidy and clean.整体再整理过。Okay, so that's it for the ear and also the back of our head. I think you might need to try it out first before questions, I think, because for this part I think you might need some time to absorb, because there's a lot of things I would say, a lot of things you need to experience it first. 你们要 try 看先才会知道可能会出现什么问题。Okay, so that's it for the ear. You might get the totally different wireframe, but it's fine. Nothing is wrong. You just try to make sure the shape is correct. That's it. 只要形状看起来 OK， 没有太大的问题， wireframe 不会很乱，没有问题的。The wireframe, you don't need to like exactly follow mine. Mine is not even, you know, so-called correct. Nothing is correct lah. Nothing is correct, nothing is wrong. It just look nice or not. Okay ma. Okay so it's fine now. So we have half more hour. So I'll left the time for you for the questions about the face. If you want me to demo, is also can if of course if your problem is some more serious I can demo for you if you need. So anyone questions? No.
那 video 几时才放 YouTube 啊？我觉得我要看多一次，那个耳朵我有点跟不上。
Anyone speaking? No.
Hello?
Yes.
可以听到吗？
听到，刚才我 speaker off 了，没有看到。
我刚刚问那个 video 几时才放 YouTube， 因为那个耳朵有点太快了，太多 info 啊。
太快 you know, sometimes when I demo I have to be fast If I do slow how long I have to finish, you know.
Too much info. I cannot absorb one.
I see. Okay, okay. Maybe no lah. I'll upload after the class lah, which maybe you can watch it around 6 lah. Around 6. Yeah.
Oh,
I'll try to
okay.
upload as soon as possible I can. That's it? No question. 没问题啦。
还有多一个就是关于 triangle 啦，因为我的，我跟不到你的 wireframe 啊，
Yes.
是一模一样的，所以如果有一些部分有 triangle，是不是 OK 嘛？好像如果那个脖子有点 triangle，会不会有问题嘛？如果 animation 的时候或者要 rigging 的时候，
Okay, so Matthew is asked about triangles, which how we, I think we can say how we know which part we cannot place triangle, which part we can, right? That's the question, right, Matthew?
yes, that is my question now. Where triangle is okay, where not okay?
Which let's say for all this phase normally I will make it have no triangles. This part, no triangles for this part, because again, the why we don't want to make triangles. You see if let's say we do some model like this, if let's say you put a triangles at the center, you see I'll do a really fast sample so you see you will see the problems hold on okay, so you'll see okay, so let's say you see you put the triangles in the center of our face you see when we tweak our whatever action you can see this, you see the shadow, can you see a line in the middle here?
Oh yeah, I see.
So which mean our face it will come out a lot weird shadow, but it doesn't matter if you put it inside the nose hole. We cannot see what, right? Not really rare seeing we can see inner of our nose, right? Also back of our ear, we can't even see, right? Inner of our ear, sometimes it will just texture, we can't even see inside. Or the part that connect to our face, this part, why we can put it here? Because sometimes the ear we need to make it more details, we need to make it more shapes like this, which the realistic one. So sometimes we will left some triangles in here. It's fine, it's because our ear won't move automatically like our mouth, right? We live, you see, we talking, we saying, we whatever our action, this part is keep moving, but you see this part won't move. Like, you see how hard you try how come your ear will move automatically, right? So for this part we won't, we can leave some triangles here. It doesn't matter, it's fine. But for some character like not the human type, like animal shape, like the human tiger, like the the different head shape, sometimes we will have some triangles but just make sure the triangle is not overlap with the expression. That will be fine. Yeah, I won't say it's wrong if you have triangles on face, but I will try to make everything clean for the which is square only on the face, because I myself also rigger, so I understand the problems, you know, when I doing
Oh.
expressions, because I'm also rigger ma. So when I rig the character, I really hate the triangles on the face, you know. You will hard to adjust the expression and the blend shade we call. You will get a lot of problems. You will take some more times to adjust the rigging, the facial rig. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So any other questions? No. About assignment? No. All good. All good. Then we have 30 minutes. We're 30 minutes more. So the 30 minutes I'll leave you to do your work, continue your face, or start to do the ear modeling. So if we really not the questions, so we will off our class and 5:30 lah. Okay. Okay. Huh? Okay.
Okay.
So if no
Okay.
question, then I'll off my recording and I'll upload now lah. Huh?